Hello, Uta here of Trans Widow Uta Hagen YouTube channel with my newest toy, a floating solar fountain, which makes a beautiful splashing sound in this brass vessel, which I put rainwater in that I've collected. And I'm just going to take you on a little quick tour of the garden before I tell you about how trans ideology has taken over the record keeping in the gynecology offices. Oh my goodness. So there we have some calla lilies and snapdragons and the blue Orion wild geraniums. And cone flowers, which are very attractive to butterflies. And I'm going to slip myself over here and see if I can figure out some shade at this point. There's my bouquet with snapdragons and dahlias and the leaves of some calla lilies. So the first person I set eyes on when I entered this new, for me, gynecology practice in the waiting room was a woman who is obviously taking testosterone and thinks that she's supposed to have been a boy. She's an adherent of the cult religion of cross-sex ideation. I realized that when they called out her name, which is typically a female name, and at first glance I thought maybe, this is a dude because he has a beard, waiting for his girlfriend. But when they called her in, yes, she stood up. I saw her hip to shoulder ratio, which was that of a woman. She was also surprisingly overweight for a woman who looks to be about 22 or something. I noticed that the other doctor, not my doctor, seemed to be kind of upset when she was rushing around in the office. I'm just watching my great spangled fritillary number 80 flutter around. I thought I might get it quick for you, but flew over to the other side. All right, so that that poor girl is ruining her body. She's probably aging her entire system of sexual organs, and she's probably completely depriving herself of, orgasm and sexual pleasure. So, all right, that was the first thing. I really like the doctor, so I'm going to continue to go to that office. But then I encountered the form that I had to fill out for being a new patient. And on the form, there are 3 different places where you answer what sex you are, which is odd because all of the patients at the gynecologist's office are women. But the sex designation was called sex assigned at birth, male, female. So, why would someone who would answer that they were a male assigned at birth even be coming to that office? So that's probably a general form that was determined by the administration level of this, conglomerate that includes this gynecology clinic. All right, so, and I'm saying to myself, I'm Uta Hagen of Trans Widow Uta Hagen YouTube channel and of WordPress blog, utahagengrasswidow.wordpress.com, and author of In the Curated Woods, True Tales from a Grass Widow. And so why would I deign to check off the female box on sex assigned at birth? Well, because I want to be seen by this doctor who's an expert on postmenopausal women. And we really hit it off, in the appointment and stuff. I decided I made an executive decision not to bring up the ridiculousness of the form. I'm sure she has no control over that. Then there's a form that says your current, like it's blank, and you can write in your current gender or what you decided you are when you woke up today. I left that blank, and nobody said, oh, you didn't fill this out. And then there's also your gender identity. There was another box that said gender identity. So there I am at the gynecologist's office wasting time on what's my sex when all of the patients, by definition, at a gynecology office are female. And so anybody having suggestions about what to do, I was thinking I could write to a few places, like anonymously, or I suppose I could use my pen name. I could just write as Ute Hagen. I wonder if they would do deep research and figure out which doctor I'm going to and then stop me from going there. I know that there was a woman on the West Coast who said she didn't believe in this, and she walked in wearing a shirt that said woman, adult human female, and they omitted her from their practice even though it was oncology. She was being treated for cancer. So I'm saying that a somewhat seemingly innocuous, informational form, this trans ideology is absolutely not good for us. And I am seeing a butterfly. It is an eastern tiger swallowtail, and we're going to see if we can capture a second of it. It's a big one. Here it is in the wild geranium. And let's see, can you see it? It's gonna fly away, I think. Where am I? Come on. There it is. Haha. There it is. And it flew away. Thank you, everyone. Let me know what we should do about this.